Good morning, you guys. I know it's been a long time, okay? God's been getting me together, and honestly, still getting me together, okay? So I've been gone for a little bit. I've had a revelation. Last time I posted, it was about the predestination, pre-election, unconditional, conditional, okay? And I feel like that just rocked me, rocked me. Okay, it's been very hard for me to be in my Bible. I've been struggling being consistent, and today I downloaded this app called Haven. It's like $6.99 for a week after you do like the trial, like per week after you do the trial. And I was like, let me just try this app because I seen it online. I wasn't really expecting much, but like they have different, you have to answer these questions and they kind of ask you what you're struggling with. And I realized I was struggling with forgiveness, okay? And I've been struggling with forgiveness for a while. But they then asked me the question of, like, what's the root of this unforgiveness? Like, and it was refreshing because I am so hard on myself, y'all. And I'm just realizing how hard I am on myself. Like, even, it's like if I know there's unforgiveness in my heart, like I'm just mad at myself. I'm like, why can't you just forgive? It's just forgive. Like, you know when you're supposed to do something, but that doesn't make it any easier to do it. So then like I beat myself up for not being able to do it, or just like get over it. Like it's kind of like I like religion size. I don't even know that's a word, but basically I like use religion as an excuse not to feel emotions. Like, where's the grace? Where's the grace for myself? Where? So I just shut down, ignore, and try to suppress, but it's to a point where I can't even suppress the emotions I could easily suppress like a year ago. And I was telling somebody this, and they were like, this is proof that God is working on you. And I'm like, wow, so this is proof. This is proof. It's like digging up the dirt. God is digging up the dirt. And I just heard someone say too that like movement, when you move, you are causing things to kick up and stuff like that. So of course things are going to be unsettled, of course. And that's how I feel like my life is right now. Like God is just moving things, just moving, and I'm unsettled. And the things I could usually ignore, things I could usually endure, I cannot in this time. And I just had the revelation. That after that predestination, pre-election, whatever that was, that I felt like God had abandoned me. And that's why it's been so hard. Because 1, abandonment, 2, rejection. I've felt those things. From people. But this is the first time ever where I felt like God abandoned me. So I just wanted to give a scripture because first off, God has already been preparing me for this. First off. So I have the She Reads Truth Bible, okay? And in Haven, they sent me to Jeremiah 31:3. Let me go there first. Which says, I have loved you with an everlasting love. Therefore, I have continued to extend faithful love to you. Okay, that's Jeremiah 31:3. And I would suggest you guys write this down. I plan on like printing out something just to remind me, because the things we struggle with is not just a one-time thing. It's not. So I know I'm gonna need this reminder. And then in my She Reads Truth Bible, they have a section here called Mine. And they use Jeremiah 31:33. Instead, this is the covenant I will make with the house of Israel after those days, the Lord's declaration. I will put my teaching within them and write it on their hearts. I will be their God and they will be my people. Okay? And then this is what they said. A beloved friend of mine likes to quote Abraham Kuyper, who once said, there is not a square inch in the whole domain of our human existence over which Christ, who is sovereign over all, does not cry, mine. God is pointing to you and to me, saying, mine. He claims us and makes us his own by the power of his grace, not by the resolve of our own souls. It is God who makes covenants with us. We don't keep covenants, we smash them. He makes both the covenant and keeps it. So this was a revelation because I'm not sure if I said this before, but I used to watch the show. I used to watch a show on Netflix called The Witcher. If y'all have seen it, you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, I don't know if I would watch it now. I don't. You know how there's different levels of salvation, but God can speak to you through anything, okay? So I believe it's season 2, like the end of season 2 or end of season 3, one of those, okay? And long story short, there's this man, he's the Witcher, the main character, and basically he gets like a surprise. So basically like because of doing a noble good, he's like, whatever you don't know, you have. It's very intricate. Let me try to keep it simple. But it's like he goes to this king and queen. It's like, whatever you don't know, you have. Like, I can get that. So it's like a surprise, right? But it turns out she like ends up puking. It turns out a kid. So she's pregnant. So that's a surprise he gets. And he's like, that's not what I wanted for my noble deed. But that's what he got. As a child surprise, okay? So like the rest of the season, he's like protecting her or whatever. And then there's this person that like gets the child and like being nice to him. I need to find a clip, y'all. I'm not doing it justice, but anyway, this person's like nice to him. It's like, I'll take care of her. Like this is a woman, right? And then he like trusts her and stuff like that, but she has her own plans. She has her own plans with the kid. And then like he finds out and he like rushes over there, finds her, and then he's like, mine. Like, it's so powerful, y'all. So powerful. And I don't know why. Well, now I know. Actually, I kind of didn't know why. But that scene, I would rewatch that scene over and over again. Because I was like, I want someone to do that for me. I want someone to show up big, bad, bold, and be like, mine. All serious, like, mine. Try me, And this right here, like, that's how God feels about us. Mine. Real serious. Like, how dare you try? How dare you try what's already mine? And that's what's encouraging to me in this time. No matter how I feel, no matter how I think the Lord feels about me, I'm encouraged because God is out there saying, mine. And just like there's this verse that no power, where is this at? You see how you just be, it's on my phone. But there's this verse that's like, no power, no depth of hell, no demons, nothing can ever keep you from God's love. So just let that be encouraging to y'all, okay? Because just lately, I've just been seeing, and it's just been highlighted, how much power we be giving the enemy. And half the time it's not even the enemy, it's God doing his work in us, and he wants to show us this new side of him. Like me, right? He's showing me also new sides of myself. I never thought that I felt like the Lord could abandon me. And now it's like, oh, I felt like this, and God's like, mine. He's ripping these things off of us. Mine. That's what he says about you. Mine. I don't know what your struggle is right now. I don't know what you're going through, but keep up the good fight. And if no one's told you, it's okay. How you're feeling, it's okay. God understands. You don't have to push through. You don't have to fake it. God understands, and he loves you so much. And he's strong enough to handle every emotion that you feel. All of it. He created you. And he said that it was wonderful. Okay? All right, I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.